is your jiu-jitsu coach a life coach?
Well, you know what, man? Here's what I think about, and if I was a general, and we can go through them too and see. But you know what the answer is going to be, man? Is like if needed.
Yeah.
If needed.
Yeah.
Right? Like the answer for every one of these, if needed. Yeah. Because we're willing to. And I think that's the point. Mm-hmm. Okay? I think that's the point of like making a post like this is reminding people of what we're willing to do for them, how much we love them and how much we care about them. Right? And the way I see it, in my opinion, anybody that would ever chime in and say, easy buddy, I pay you to teach me arm bars, leave it at that, they're not wrong. And you know why? They're speaking for themselves. That person don't need a life coach. Right. And they're trying to make it real clear.
With an issue or
but if the other guy walks up behind him and says, man, I just broke up with my girlfriend, like, I'll talk to him. I'm willing to, you know? So I think it's if needed, hell yeah, I'll help you out with your life coach.
I've definitely had people crying on the mat, right? They go through a breakup, they go through, a loss or something. And
right, man.
I get that call, coach, can you open up the gym? I need to hit something. It's like, come on in, I got you. We'll talk, we'll hold pads, we'll do the thing. And a psychologist, that kind of goes with the life coach almost. But we're here for you guys. Again, we're not registered, we're not, we don't have certifications in these things, but we've seen a thing or two.
I think it's just because you're already in that leader position, so people look up to you as the coach, the leader. So if they need advice, they're gonna come to you
without being a cult leader. Very important. A mentor that goes along with that, and inspire. I think we're definitely trying to inspire people to maximize their potential on and off the mat. Right? They're paying us for the on-mat services, but the services that they get on the mat are going to transfer over to their regular life anyway. A supporter, 1,000%
Oh, we got your back, man.
Again, if it's something that you come to us that's like personal, we got you. We got you. If it's helping with your armbar, we'll help you with that too.
We're like, nah, get out of here, dude.
A problem solver, that goes with everything that we teach, right? Jiu-jitsu is one big problem solver.
Big old riddle.
Yeah. Stress reliever. I mean, who doesn't get some stress out of choking somebody and hitting a bag?
Relieve some stress? Yeah, absolutely.
Being encouraged to believe in yourself. This is huge for like competitions coming up and just in general, because imposter syndrome, when you get that new belt, there's always that, hey coach, I don't feel like this belt or something. Pops
I mean,
up.
that's the whole goal of a kids class right there. Get these kids to believe in themselves, man.
Personal trainer, dietitian, again, most of us aren't those things.
Right. I had donuts this morning, so I ain't gonna be your dietitian.
Talking about Dylan, he's going through the thing, so he could actually help you with your diet. But we'll give you the exercise routines that work for us. That's what we can do as far as that goes. Strength, flexibility, and weight loss. I mean, that really comes down to...
It's a side effect of what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Being taught personal victory. I don't think you need to be taught that. That's just a side effect, again, of what we're doing.
Giving you the opportunity to experience personal victory by having a gym here, man.
If you don't come in, we can't do any of these things.
Right, you come in here, you will experience personal victory.
All the ones that we've said so far, you're going to get a piece of if you want it. Someone to call you 24/7. Now this one, 24/7.
I didn't see that one.
Someone on call 24/7.
On call.
Yeah. No. So it's not 24/7. I don't look
Someone on call 24/7. I mean, you call me, man. I mean, I'll call you back in the morning.
24/7.
No, I got you.
You call me at midnight, maybe not.
That just sounds like being a good friend right there. Being on call 24/7. Yeah, call me up. I got you, man. I'll come bail
like
you
what
out.
I was saying. I've had people calling, hey, can you open up the studio? It's like,
have you ever got that phone call? Hey, coach, I'm in jail. I need you to bail me out.
I've never had a jail one.
Not the jail. No.
Open up the studio. Hey, can we talk? I need this. But I never
not
jail.
The jail.
That's good though.
But I'll bail you out though. I got you.
Someone who encourages you or your children to have respect, patience, humility, discipline. perseverance, empathy, all the beneficial things in life. Yeah,
it's a list of all the benefits of training.
Yep, exactly. Being taught how to work hard and enjoy. So the one thing about and enjoy life. One thing about jiu-jitsu is like you can't get good without a stupid amount of I'm driving forward. I'm just pushing through, because there's going to be so many times in your jiu-jitsu that you just feel like trash. Like you're like, no matter what I do, no matter what I try, nothing's working. But then you hit your next ramp up and things start clicking again. So you're gonna get that. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna push through things, and if you don't show up and you don't keep trying, no, you're not gonna learn that. But if you learn how to push through those plateaus, oh yeah, you're gonna get all that.
You learn that at a gym.
Taught how to work hard and enjoy life. I mean, that's kind of just.
Yeah, some of these are a bit of a stretch, man. I feel like this guy was really trying to make a list, like. Really,
and it's a long ass list. Yeah, we're getting
a long ass list.
Being encouraged to set goals and reach your goals. I do talk about goals a lot. Goals are important. You need something that's in front of you, and you need some giant thing like you were talking about. Have that black belt as your goal. Like, don't set yourself short. Reach for the stars on those things.
2-year, 5-year, 10-year plans, right? Like all of them.
Someone to help you build emotional strength and mental stability. I think that's you'll get the mental strength just by rolling and sparring. But as far as like mental stability, talk to your doctor.
Like honestly, I feel like some of the stuff on this list is trying to give the credit that deserves to go to jiu-jitsu to the coach, right? Because this is like a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of this is what jiu-jitsu teaches you. This is not what the coach is teaching you.
A life coach, the mentor,
there's a few
all that
individuals.
is your coach.
Being on call, you're not calling jiu-jitsu at night. You're calling the coach. So there's certain things, but he was stretching and kind of giving us credit for being jiu-jitsu with this list a little bit. And what we did is we opened up jiu-jitsu opportunity for the opportunity to train, right? And
basically what it was saying is like all these things are what you're getting when you purchase.
When you sign up for your membership.
Exactly. Yeah. And that is not on the coach. That's the sport that we offer. But some of those things were your coach. All that said, though, the price seems small when you compare it to anything else. When you first look at it and you're like, gyms typically range between $150 and $200 for our area a month.
Am I below the freaking average that much?
You are.
Bro, I'm cheap, guys.
They're typically $150 to $200 for our area, but that's monthly, right? That's such a small fee compared to anything else. If you go do a personal training session, it's $60. Right.
For an hour, right?
Yeah. You go get a personal trainer for an hour, that's like $60 median. So 2 personal training sessions, on the cheap end, 3 on the high end, and you get a month worth of classes with us. And like, there's no more no, it's not your $10 Planet Fitness membership, okay? But you're actually getting instruction. You're getting somebody to help you.
I genuinely feel, though, Nick, that most people know that.
Yeah.
And I think the ones that chime in and say, that's bull, are the ones that don't need it, bro.
Right.
Those are the ones that would literally love for it to be like Planet Fitness. Yeah. And for them to have a key card that opens the mat for them. No, and if there's somebody there, cool. If not, then they'll bring their buddy and spar. Yeah. Like that for the people that are chiming in, they're not lying.
I've actually told people, hey, Crunch has a bag. Because they're just like, hey, I just want to punch a bag. It's like, okay, well, there's
I think that's all.
Cheap gyms.
It's important to know that, man, because like what stirs up a guy to make this list is seeing people not feeling like he wasn't appreciated, right? And where that came from was not from the people that appreciate you.
He felt rejected.
He felt rejected, and he felt like the people weren't understanding what he was offering them. Yeah. But I seriously doubt the ones that are calling him for emotional support are the same ones saying, this isn't worth that much. You just teach me jiu-jitsu. They ain't.
Those are always the lifers,
Yeah, so if they're, and there's going to be, I got students at my gym that I guarantee, if you ask them, they'd be like, I pay coach for one thing and one thing only. show me how to do jiu-jitsu, man. Spar with me, you know? And they're not wrong. I don't call them at night. They're not wrong. I don't give them any life support, any life coaching or whatever, anything like that, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Like, it's always there. If that same guy hit me up and I never would have thought he did, but he called me and needed to talk, I'm there. But it's not like I could sit there and look at that guy and be like, I give you life coaching or some shit. Like, I don't.
Now, we can spread this off into the community of jiu-jitsu. So if you have 20 training partners, man, we're covering all aspects of life here. You're going to have doctors in there. You're going to have plumbers in there. Yeah. You're going to have everyone in that community. Pot. And for somebody who's stuck in like a rut, that can be amazing because you can find motivation from like other people who are in worse situations or better situations, and we're all doing the same thing and we're all trying to get better at something. And that can be motivating in itself just to get better, because you're going to find, I would, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say people who are doing jiu-jitsu and struggling to get better at jiu-jitsu or struggling to get better at their life in general.
You metaphor it. You know?
Yeah, because if you're like I saw something that said jiu-jitsu is for people who are okay with sucking at something. Because you always suck. I've had hobbies in my life and you get proficient at them and it's like, yeah, that was fun, but now I'm proficient and this is lost its edge.
Right.
With jiu-jitsu, it never happens because there's always somebody to smash you.
Yeah, dude. No joke, bro. Yeah,
no matter how good you are, unless you're Gordon Ryan, somebody is smashing you.
It's true story, bro. It's true story. I mean, yeah.
Then there's a new puzzle to solve.
I got my ass whooped earlier this week by.
I got you. No.
No, by Brady Wicklund. Came by a guy from Sonoma. He's a Dave Terrell black belt fucking monster. He drops in every now and then, and when he does, you're in for a whooping, bro. For a fucking whooping. Yeah, it's awesome though. Yeah. It puts you, like, I literally told him after last time we rolled on Tuesday or something, I was like, you make me feel like a blue belt, bro. Yeah. You make me feel like a fucking blue belt, dude. And he's so nice. He's like, you know.
Is that why you smashed me so hard today?
I had to get it down on somebody, bro. No, but then this guy tells me, you know, he's a nice guy. He's like, man, I roll with guys, Dom Ducharme and whatever, guys that make me feel like a blue belt, bro. And I'm just sitting there like, dang, bro. There's levels to this shit,
always
bro.
Levels.
Like, you can't get like so proficient at, like you were saying, like a normal hobby that you're just kind of wanting to move on.
Yeah, no.
No, dude.
It does get nicer the higher rank you get though, because those rolls are a little less because you know, I always say my jiu-jitsu sucks. And it's like because I'm comparing my jiu-jitsu to like you guys. Now, if I compared it to like what it was before, of course it doesn't suck. But and when I roll with like white and blue belts and things, it's like, okay, yeah, to them my jiu-jitsu is amazing. But to you, my jiu-jitsu sucks. And so there's this like this battleground of like he'd be looking at me going, dude, you had me like 36 fucking times. Like, what are you talking about? And then I roll with you and I don't get anything off. And I was like, you know,
that's how I feel.
He looks at me going, "Oh man, you're amazing," and then I roll with you. Like, it's like that though.
Yeah, buddy. You are the dog and the hydrant in this martial art for sure. Both.
And there's age and everything that plays into it. It's like you hope that you get enough experience and good enough before the age starts ticking. And it's
dude.
Then you're on that downhill physicality, so you got to try to compensate with your brain, you know, and try to slow things down or work certain different game plans in order to maximize your effectiveness. And that's really what jiu-jitsu is, getting to the higher levels. It's just maximizing your effectiveness.
Super efficient.
No scrap, no bad moves,
wasted
no wrong
energy,
placements, because that's exhausting.
That is very exhausting. It's swinging and missing, man.
Yeah, and I was like, you know,
that's how I feel.
He looks at me going, "Oh man, you're amazing," and then I roll like, it's like that though.
Yeah, buddy. You are the dog and the hydrant in this martial art for sure. Both.
And there's age and everything that plays into it. It's like you hope that you get enough experience and good enough before the age starts ticking. And it's
dude.
Then you're on that downhill physicality, so you got to try to compensate with your brain, you know, and try to slow things down or work certain different game plans in order to maximize your effectiveness, and that's really what jiu-jitsu is. Getting to the higher levels is just maximizing your effectiveness.
Super efficient.
No scrap, no bad moves,
Wasted
no wrong
energy,
placements, because that's exhausting.
That is very exhausting. It's like swinging and missing, man.
Yeah.